Hello, good morning students. Today I want to continue for TYBSH students AWP Advanced Web Programming topic ASP.NET. Again I just introductions given related ASP.NET and continue with the C# programming. I am sharing the screen related notes of the ASP.NET. You read. See, ASP.NET is a web development platform which provides a programming model and a comprehensive software infrastructure and various services required to build up a robust web application for PC as well as mobile device. That means ASP.NET is a use to developing the website for PC as well as mobile devices. ASP.NET works on the top of the HTTP protocol, that is hypertext transport. You know about that. When you open the HTTP protocol, that means we are opening the web server contents. So ASP.NET is a part of Microsoft.NET platform. It has a many applications and many different languages. We have to write the codes. We can write the code in the C#. We can write the code in the Visual Basic.NET, JScript, and also J#. Here we have to learn about the C# and we can develop the website. ASP.NET depends on the .NET framework. It is used to produce interactive, data-driven web application over the internet. It consists of large number of controls such as text box, buttons, labels. For assembling, configuring, manipulating code to create the HTML pages. Here, in the ASP.NET, we are creating the web form and we are giving that event-driven model for interacting the web application. Just click on the button, click on the text box, click on the radio button, check boxes, etc. Just like that, it's a client-server responding program. So all client-side user activity are forwarded to the server for stateful processing, and server process the output for client actions and trigger the reaction. That is ASP.NET. Here, two types of application we can create: page state, and second one is a session state. Page state is always state of the client, where we create the various input field in the web form, and session state is a collective information from various pages and user visit it and work with. That is overall session state, that is by the server. So you now clear about that, what is ASP.NET can do. Now after that I want to give the component related ASP.NET. ASP.NET is a common language runtime. Okay, so it is common language means what? We can run the program, type the program, we are debugging the program, we are giving the security, thread executions, code execution, code safety, verification, compilation. That is in the one program. That's why it is called a intermediate language code. And just in time we can compile it and we can show the output on the browser. That is common language runtime. It has a .NET framework has a many big class library files. So inbuilt class are there. Interfacing we can use it, and then we can create your own object, and we can use their object methods and create your own program. It has a common language specifications. It's supported in many languages. C, C++ code also we can use it over here. Common type system, because it provides the guidelines for declaring, using, and managing types at a runtime. It has many assemblies, metadata available to create the documentation files. It has Windows Forms. It has Ajax control. What is Ajax? Ajax control is a extra tools in the website, just like calendar tools. It is a extra Ajax control. We can use it, and now in this year we have to learn about that Ajax control also. And also it supports the many database connectivity. That is a activist database object, SQL server, or we can connect with the MySQL, or we can connect with the Access. That means we can create the database connectivity, the ADO.NET, and we can retrieve, manipulating, and updating the data through the backend software. So the ASP.NET becomes the front end, and other ones become the backend software. It is Windows workflow foundations. Of course, contains triggers, elements are coming from the Windows elements, just like text bar, radio button, and so Windows workflow foundation it is there, and there's many activities, workflow runtime, workflow designer, and rules engine. Then we can see the Windows common foundations is over there. It is a technology for building execution correcting system. And link, that is a, it imparts data querying capabilities. Link means just like Oracle's database management system, we write the query in the trigger, and one button can execute that query, and it will appears on the server directly. So we can accessing the data at a time. We can correct, modify the data using link. So this is all, these are the all components related SQL. Now, some of the introductions I want to give you related C# also. C# is a modern general purpose object-oriented programming language. It is developed by the Microsoft or approved by the European Computer Manufacturer Association, that is ECMA, and ISO. It was developed by the Andres Hegelsberg, his team, and during the development of .NET framework. C# is an upgrade, I can say the upgrade version of the C++. It is a design for common language infrastructures. It consists of executable code, runtime environment that allows the use of various high-level language on different computer platforms and architecture. It is a modern general purpose language. It is object-oriented, it is a component-oriented, it is easy to learn, it is structured language, it produces efficient programming, and it can be compiled on a variety of computer platforms, and is a part of .NET framework. Now, I want to give you one of the example practically how to start C# language first code. So you have to start the Visual Studio first. You know about that? Go on Start, All Program, Microsoft Visual Studio 2010. Now new versions are there, 2012, 2015. That also you can use it. But in your book, it has given Visual Studio 2010. And then click on the Microsoft Visual 2010. So it just starts like that. You can get it. Now you can click on New Project. So you go on File, New, and click on Project. The modularized programming, that's why it is more project work. You have to select the Visual C# language, because you can see that Visual Basic is also there, Visual C++ there, Visual F are there, many other language we can create, and we can write the code. Now we are using Visual C#. Here we are using first of all DOS base. We are not creating the web form application directly. First of all, we have to create a only console application. For C#, we have to learn, we have to know about the DOS base, and after that we can see that Windows form also we have the same only object we have to create, and then we have to write the code in a C#. Now we have to select the console application. You have to type there any application names. You have to save somewhere where you want. You can click on browse and select the folder and click on OK. When you click on OK, you can see that program.c#, or we can see the right side, it is a solution explorer is there. Here is a model where we can see the properties of the object, Solution Explorer, Team Explorer, class views are there. So we have to use now at present Solution Explorer. We can see that our application's name, console application 1. Here we can see their properties. Assembly by default, assembly information is there. References are there, so that you don't use by default. It has the created this properties folder and reference folder. You can see that by default program name is the program.c#. And here we can see the namespace. This is using system is a namespace. By default, it has come. But other one, if you want to use, so you can type over there using SQL or whatever namespaces are required when you create related methods. Now we can see the namespace console applications 1, because in by default program names and file name is the same namespace. After that, program file name, C# file name. Here you can see the static void main. It is a in Java also we already learned about that static void main. Static means constant method, void means any data type, main method. So always it execute first main method, and other methods we can call inside the main method, and we can create downside, define the many methods. Okay. So here in the main method we are write the code. First of all, I want to just write there, display there, welcome to C# programming. So we can write console yeah. So in main method we are write console Okay, see now, we can type here console.read write line. That is hello world. It was given. This is the text we want to display in the world. Otherwise, we can write welcome to C# programming. Welcome to C# programming. Okay, this is a comment. This is represented in the green line /star. It is also we can use in the C++, same like that we can use here /star, my first program. Whatever comments it has not executed in your output, but when you write that console.write line, that lines whatever writes in between double inverted comma, it will represent in your output. But after that, we have to specify that read key. Read key, it is there specifically when we want to show the output screen area, and so we have to write that read key or read line, console.read line code. See the when I click on the play button or F5 for run the program, you can see the output. Welcome to C# program. Clear? How you have to write console.write line, and when you end of the program, you have to write console.read. Read key means we have to enter that key and then we have to show the output screen area on the screen. Okay, clear? Now, see that now. What is the going in the program? First of all, first line of the program using system. The using keyword is used to include the system namespace in the program. And a program generally has a multiple using system. Okay. And next line we are writing the namespace. That is a collection of classes. We are writing there by default is a program is there. We can write there hello world application. So that namespace we have to write a class that is file name also hello. Next line, it has the class declarations, contains the data, method, definition that your program use. Class generally contain multiple methods. Method defines the behavior of the class, of course. Always, any object dot method, it represents the behavior of the class. It has only one method here now, main. Next line, we are defining the main method, which is entry point for all C# program. Then we are writing the comments, that is slash star. Any comments we can write, then close with the star slash. The main method specifies behavior with the statement console or write line. Welcome to C program. That means we want to display the statement on the program. Write line is a method. It has defined in the system namespace, and this system causes the message hello world to the displayed on the screen. Last line we have to write read key. That means this makes the program wait for a key press and it prevent the screen for running closely quickly when the program is launched from the Visual Studio .NET. So it's just waiting the screen until you see the until you close that output screen. We have to remember the some points related C# also, same like C++. It is case sensitive. All statement and expression must be end with the semicolon. Program execution starts with the always main method. Unlike Java, program file name could be different from the class name. Okay. Okay. Now you understood how to run the program also. You have to save the files and press the F5 or click on the run button to run the file, and you can send the command prompt. File name is there .cs, and when you execute that file, it will hello world.exe executable file is there if there are no errors. Clear? Okay. Now next program, I want to declare some variables. So see that I'm using the another project file new. First of all, you close that project, close the project, click on close the solution also. Here it is solutions. Click on new project, file new project, click on Visual Sheets app, click on console application, give the application's name, another applications, click on OK. Okay. Now we can see the same thing. Application name, console application 2, program name, program. Again, by default, if you want to change, you can rename it with the using properties, programs, file name you can change. Same, we can see the class name also change if you are changing over here. Program name is now variable. Okay, so yes, rename, we can see that variables now, class name. Understood about that? Now we want to declare the variables, member variables in the rectangle class. So we can give the, and we can find out the length, width, and get the area of that. So we are giving the file name. Suppose we want to use that class rectangle and display it. Wait. I want to rename that first rectangle. Yeah. Okay. Now you can see that member variable length and width. we want to accept the values. So we are using two variables over the length is equal to 4.5, width is equal to 3.5. So it is numeric, so it becomes a numeric variable. Double gate area, we want to find the area, so length into width, that means we are finding the area of the rectangle. So it just return the value, it accept the value from the accept details. After that, it returns the value in the gate area. We want to display all that things, so we are using the display method. There are three methods we are using over there. Then console dot write line length is equal length colon 0. See that now, this is the value representer. When you are writing in curly bracket 0, that means we want to display their numeric values, and it has come from the length variable. Same like that width, same like that area. But area variables return the value by using get area method, so it returns the value by get area method and represent here. Clear? Then executable rectangle. So file name is there, executable rectangle. It is here we are using over here. So we have to write that file name rectangles, executable rectangle. Okay. Yes. Now we can see that rectangle R is the object we are creating over there. Rectangle R is equal to new rectangle because it is in the one class. You can see the object we are creating class rectangle, inside that member variables and methods also we are declared, and it is in the one object, that is the name is there class rectangle, and we are calling in the executable rectangle. This is your file name class executable rectangle, and rectangle R is equal to new rectangle, where we are calling the methods r dot accept details.